Gang, gang, Sag. Good morning. I hope this day finds you well, of course. Sagittarius. So just on the announcement side of things, there's always personal readings available in the description box. And Thursday is the day which I'll be cutting off the special, and also Thursdays are when we go live around here for chit chat, and it gives you an opportunity to get a one question reading for a very for the price of $10. Holla. And so you can book that early if you want to by my Cashapp or Venmo in my description box as well. So Sag, oh my gosh, Sag, I just keep seeing the full moon, and also, definitely in this reading, the moon is representing a person, but we keep having cards come out that represent the full moon, and during the full moon, there's a lot going on. There's 2 T-squares. It's, I don't know, Sag, and Uranus is kind of like playing with us. I feel like it's playing with us now, because I had an incident. This is what reminds me of Uranus, okay, because it's the trickster, right? So this morning, I have my groceries delivered, and so this morning I was bringing it in, right, and I have this screen door on my house, which we know has been sticking, it will lock by itself, right? So it needs to be fixed or oiled or whatever it is you do with those doors. And there I was on the outside looking in, the door had gotten stuck on me. I had no phone out there, no nothing, and I'm starting to literally panic. And then it just opened. And that kind of reminded me of how Uranus works. It will bring chaos into your life or make things go wrong for you to fix. So it's always for the greater good. And that also is one of the plus sides to programming your house, which I have talked about, because your house is a live entity, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Make it work for you. I never lose anything. Okay, so here's what's happening today. Sag, I don't know if this is happening today, because it really feels like the full moon. It really feels that way to me. You may have some intuitive nudges that this is coming. But, gosh, I just feel like there is a conversation coming. And this is okay, so see it through in Soul's Whisper. You have, what you don't, and you can fight me in the comments and we can have this long, drawn out talk about free will. But this is a conversation that has to happen. Okay? It has to happen because there were a lot of things unsaid. And, when we don't say the things that we should say, the things that our soul tells us to say, we see that damage inside our bodies. So just like when you lie, that sits in your body. So does when you don't speak up when you should. And I feel like this is what this is about. I don't feel like you're bringing the conversation, no. I feel like the other person is. But what it does is it allows you to speak your truth. For sure. But I also feel like someone else is speaking their truth to you. And it does have that feeling like they want to make things right with you. But don't get that like twisted up in reconciliation. Okay, just because someone wants to make things right with you doesn't necessarily mean that they want to reconcile. Maybe they just want to reconcile that thing or give you some information you didn't have. You know, it just kind of feels like we don't have to have this mess between us, right? So I feel like this person, I feel like they have been doing some work in terms of, you know, this would be a person who really moved in a victim mindset. You know, they probably tended to blame other people for things a lot and not really look at themselves. And now, I don't know, that it feels like they are finding a new way to be. You know, it's very interesting. And I do feel like I feel a few things about you and this person. Okay, so that might help you to be, for it to be a guide for you. You definitely see yourself in this person. They're definitely younger than you, so it could be a child, perhaps, but you know, and that might have been the draw, like you might have wanted to help this person, right? Or it could have been when we see ourselves in others, you know, but they, like, you see in them a phase of yourself that probably you've already been through. And that might have been the draw for you, but I also feel like this isn't necessarily about reconciliation, Sag. I have to be honest with you about that. I mean, possibly a new cycle. But, and you have to know that this person is coming from the heart. Okay, so, you know, make of that what you will. They are being honest. And, you know, at times that honesty might be hard for you to take, to be honest. But this is also an opportunity for you. This person has, I don't know, there's something kind of about this person living in an illusion that they're no longer living in, right? They may have moved that way. You know, that can look like creating stories in your head, or, you know, romanticizing things, rose-colored glasses. But I have to say that this person they do love you. They do have love for you. And they have been waiting for an opportunity. But it's possible that this person's been going through a lot of changes, maybe even the dark night of the soul. You know, and so that may have slowed this person down. So it may have been a while since you have, you know, had any interactions with this person, which, hello, Mercury retrograde. But there is progress here. There is progress. You know, Nod also represents temperance. So it does feel like maybe you do feel like this is progress. Maybe it's slow progress, you know? I don't know, but progress all the same. Like, but this person is coming to this conversation, and it's, I know I keep jumping from here to there with the cards, but it just kind of feels necessary to me, Sag, because this whole reading is about this conversation. I couldn't even pull any general energies. So that's how maybe determined this person is. I mean, they're coming to the table as the Knight of Cups. And they want, also as the Emperor, so it's not so bad. They want to tell you things that you didn't know. Okay, and also that they have kind of moved from this energy. The energy of not seeing things clearly, you know, not, you know, living too much in fantasy. I feel that very much around this person. And, you know, I just, the World, the Fool, it was all about timing for this person. Like, Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this person was waiting for the right time. But they may have also had to free themselves from something. Maybe something that had to do with their physical world or their money. They just weren't able to do it at the time, right? For up until now. I do feel like this person wants to settle some things from the past. Okay? So the Ten of Wands is here. But I will tell you that, like, this person is very clear in a way that they haven't been clear before. So the Ten of Wands, the Sun reversed, and the Three of Wands. Like, there definitely is something in the past that you don't know, possibly, when it comes to this person, that you don't know. And you're going to. You're going to. I feel like this person hasn't wanted to tell you, though. I do. I feel like they haven't wanted to tell you. I don't know why exactly. I mean, I'll go over this more in the extended. But there's definitely something that has been weighing on this person. You know, it could just be something they wanted to say. Feelings they've wanted to express. I also feel like this person, and this thing, whatever it is, has made them unhappy for a long time. You know, this could be the change in this person. You know, and this could have been what you wanted for this person. You know, with temperance-like energies here. But what's interesting was what was under the deck. Because as much as, like, this person wants to tell you a crap load of things, and you're both showing up in world energy, okay? So there is a want in both of you for a fresh start, for a new beginning, but Page of Wands is also showing up twice. I mean, it could be that you want to apologize for some of the things you said, but I actually feel like you're being very blunt with this person, okay? Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. You're being accountable for your part of things, for sure. But a huge part of that is not speaking up when you should have. Like, maybe even not holding this person accountable. You know, especially when it came to their, you know, maybe they had some erratic behavior. But you very much didn't want to hurt this person's feelings, didn't want to overwhelm them with too much bluntness, but that's changed about you. You know, you're not resisting that side of you anymore. And so, you know, we're not going to walk on eggshells for other people. And the challenge may be, you know, staying for the conversation. Like, and I feel like that's part of it with you. I feel like you're kind of saying, well, okay, I will hear your truth if you will hear mine. So you want to make sure as well, because this person in the past has kind of moved impulsively. Like, you want to make sure that not only are they getting their say, but that you are getting yours. You know, because as much as people say, sometimes it's not, you don't need to, like, have that final word or whatever. Yeah, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, Sagittarius, because when I asked for the general energies, it was still showing up. And I feel like you're very much in your power. The Queen of Wands is all over the place. And I know. The Queen of Wands is Aries. But Like for many tarot readers, we will see specific energies as not maybe the technically correct energies, and make of that what you will. Like for instance, I always see the Magician as Scorpio, even though technically it is Gemini. So I said what I said. I said what I said. So yeah, I mean, I feel like you do want to be fair here. You do want to be compassionate, and you do want the truth. But it's that double-edged sword. Like, if you want me to hear the truth, then you're going to hear it too, right? But I feel like it's nice, to be honest with you. I do feel like it's nice. I feel like it's time. But here's the thing. It's like, I feel as if you don't want to have this conversation right now. I feel like that's what you may be, I don't know. Like the Magician, maybe you feel like you're too busy, you got too much to do, or you don't, with the Nine of Wands, have the mental capacity for this conversation right now. Maybe you're overwhelmed with things going on personally. That doesn't mean you're not having it, Sag. Because to be honest, I don't think this person's going to give you a choice. They keep showing up as the Knight of Cups, and the Knights are action, right? They are active. So I actually do not think that you're going to have a choice here. I think that they maybe come to you. Maybe it is you tell them, I can't have this conversation with you right now. And so they show up. Because I guess they want to have the conversation now. So the Moon is here reversed. In terms of what's avoidable, the Moon reversed, the King of Swords, the Fool, the Page of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Wands. There's not a need for you to take action on this. And nothing about this is about taking action. It's just really about receiving. I do feel like it may lead to a new beginning here after some time. But I think whatever they tell you, and you do see that this person is changing. You do see that they're being honest. You do see that they aren't so, I don't want to say delusional, maybe illusional, in terms of very clear, and it's clear to you that they've been thinking about this for a while, that this is not random with the Fool. Because they're telling you a lot of stuff, Sag. A lot of stuff, and I'm not so sure. And you know that they waited. Maybe you know that they're watching you even. Literally, it's like the only thing that I feel is necessary here is to come to the table with an open mind, right? With the King of Wands. And, this whole conversation is more of a help than it is a hindrance. And it is creating balance. And so, how that creates balance for you, I don't know exactly, Sagittarius. It's really interesting because I feel like it makes you feel at peace. It makes you happy. You're happy at the end of the day that you had this conversation. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, the Sun, the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. I mean, maybe it is moving a little differently with this person. Maybe because everything is all very clear, which is interesting. The moon upright, the moon reverse, which I really feel like is this person. I actually do. So, yeah, wow. Wowza. So I will definitely look at that more in the extended to see, kind of see what's coming out, what the content of the conversation is. Yeah, Sagittarius. So we also have mystery energies. We use the dice. We use the dice today, Sag. So the dice and the cartomancy cards are very specific. These are very specific messages. So good luck is coming your way, Sagittarius. And it comes via a disruption, like from someone you don't know. This is about money. But I'm guessing that this stranger is bringing you money you're not expecting. So we will look at that in the extended as well. And let's see, let's get a final message for you, Sag. Let's see, what do the spirit guides have for you? What is your final message for Sagittarius? This was very specific. So, yeah, y'all will have to let me know. So, what's your final words for Sagittarius? Final words. Oh my God. Okay. Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career. Your soul is really talking to you. And so I feel like there may be a new path coming up for you. Yeah, in which you get what you want. Right? And that involves changes. Moving into the vortex of change. And maybe that's what, like, these conversations are all about. You know? So, okay, Sag, I love this for you. We will talk soon. Toodles.